guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pickacard reading, we will find out what you think the person on your mind feels for you versus how they actually feel for you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on happyhightarot@gmail.com. So for today's reading, we have these golden and blue stars for group number 1, red and silver stars for group number 2, and blue and purple stars for group number 3. Pause the video, meditate on the piles, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You will find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box. So make your selection and let's get started. Hello group number 1. So if you chose the golden and blue stars, let's find out what you think your person feels about you, feels for you first. So for that we have the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands in reverse, and King of Wands. Okay, so you think that your person is feeling very underconfident about this whole situation with you, as if they're not very sure whether or not this time around they'll get success with you in this connection, whether or not you'll give them a second chance. They're being very, very patient with this though, but their energies keep fluctuating between fast and slow. There are times when they feel like taking things slowly, taking one step at a time so as not to mess things up. But then there are other times when they feel this burning passion for you and this energetic rush, and they just want to speed things up and come towards you as quickly as possible. But this fear of tumbling down, falling face first if they try to speed things up is what actually forces them to slow things down a little bit. But one thing's for sure, that they're very, very focused towards you. Both of them, their eyes are on the prize, and that's what you think is going on with this person at the moment. They don't want to mess things up, which is why they're taking things slowly, but you can pick up kind of these hot and cold energies from them, which is nothing but a result of these possible fast and slow movement energies that might be going on with them. But according to you, they do have this big fear of failing as far as you're concerned and this connection is concerned. All right, now let's see how they actually are feeling towards you right now. And for that we have the 5 of Wands, the Lovers, the Emperor, and the 2 of Wands. So, well, to an extent, you're right. They are afraid that there might be an argument between the both of you and you will not allow them to enter back into your life. But one big energy that you did not pick up for them is this Lovers card that we have over here. You see them as someone who wants to provide for you. You think that they have a lot of passion for you, but what you missed out on is the fact that they actually, more than anything else, have a lot of love for you. And yeah, you were right when you thought that their eyes are on the prize, that they're just focused on you, because it is true. Even here, he's looking very intently towards her. This 6 of Wands and the Emperor tells me that they're not as underconfident as you think. In fact, at the moment, they're very sure of themselves. They're in their full power. Perhaps they're doing very well in the 3D world, in their material life, in their profession, their career, money, and all those things are going great. So right now, this person is sitting in their power, focusing towards you, but you thought that they're thinking about taking movement, taking any sort of action towards you, whether it is slowly or whether it is very quickly. But that's not happening. In reality, right now, they're just contemplating. There is absolutely no movement energies for them. So that's the truth. That they're feeling a lot of love for you. They're in their full power and focused towards you. But this fear of a fight breaking out between the both of you, or some very bad argument from which the situation cannot completely be salvaged, is what's preventing them from actually extending the offer to you. So they're just sitting there comfortably, holding that offer in their hand, but You thought that there is movement, although slow movement with the offer, but that's not actually happening. This person is still in the planning stage. Okay, now let's see what message do we have for you from your higher self, group number 1. And for that we have expect powerful change. So very soon there will be a dynamic shift in this connection between you and this person. And the reason behind it is that there's no lack of confidence. On the contrary, there's very skillful planning going on right now about how to approach you with this offer so as to avoid any unnecessary drama. Okay? And lastly, let's see what message do we have for you from this person's higher self. And for that we have perspective. Examine your situation from a higher perspective. Oh my god, okay, look at this. See how this person was fearing that there can be some fight between the both of you, and we can see over here also that these two people are fighting, when actually if a shift of perspective happens, you'll see that there can be harmony in this connection. And that is exactly what your person's higher self is assisting them with at the moment. Their spirit team is assisting them with at the moment to come up with such a plan so that they can approach you in such a manner that chances of this happening get reduced to 0, because you think that they just want to take care of you and that they just have passion for you. But no, my dear group number 1s, the love that they have for you trumps everything else. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello group number 2, if you chose the red and silver stars, let's find out first what you think this person feels for you. And for that we have the 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Queen of Cups. Okay, interesting. You think that this person is currently divided between 2 women in their lives, one of whom is you. You think that they're very intimidated by you, but you definitely feel like this person has more than one option, and right now they're juggling and trying to find out which one will be better for them. You do, however, feel like they want to talk to you, especially if for a long time there has not been any communication between the both of you. So you think that this person is considering talking to you, cutting the whole no contact, no communication situation, and they want to come towards you. Now, for some of you, you don't necessarily think that they have 2 women in their lives, or 2 people in their lives. Take the energy whichever way you want. But you think that sometimes they get very intimidated by you, and at other times they feel a lot of warmth from you. And this can be because that's how you behave towards them, or maybe these are the kind of energies that you send out their way. But regardless, I think for 90% of you, you think that this person is confused between you and some third party. And if I had to take a guess, I would say that you see yourself as the Queen of Wands because she's very badass and very fiery and independent. And you see this other woman, this other person, man or woman, whoever, as a very, how do I put this? Like a kiss-ass kind of person. Like someone who will sweet talk their way out of anything. Those kind of energies. Okay. Now let's see, how does your person actually feel for you, group number 2. And for that we have Death, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. So, for the camp who feels that there are 2 people in this person's lives, you are absolutely wrong. There is just one queen in their energy, and that is you, group number 2, because I specifically asked for their feelings about you. So this is how they see you, as the Queen of Pentacles. No, they are not at all intimidated by you. Okay? If anything, they see you as someone who's very warm and very welcoming and very nurturing and very giving and just amazing and beautiful and gorgeous, and not just from the outside but from the inside too. They want to have a new beginning with you, and And yes, there is this desire to come out of the no contact situation. So you nailed that perfectly well. But they are not confused. If anything, they're very heavily focused on making this connection work, on putting in effort into this connection so that there can be success, so that there can be a new beginning with you. And the reason behind it, and as I can see, you did not pick this up for them, is this Ace of Cups over here. They have a lot of love in their heart for you. In fact, it is overflowing. I'm getting very heavy water signs energy for this person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It might be present in their chart or might be their, not necessarily their zodiac. But anyway, so your doubt, excuse me. So if you were doubting that they have more than one person in their life, that is not true at all. They're only focused on you. They're only focused on making this work with you because they want a brand new beginning with you. In fact, for those of you who belong to the second camp where you thought that sometimes this person gets intimidated by you and sometimes they feel a lot of love coming towards them from your side, that is not true either. They only see you as the Queen of Pentacles, and she's always very loving and caring. So even if you have been sending out cold vibes or shady vibes their way, or like trying to act snooty, it hasn't really been able to permeate through these very, very loving warmth. And there is absolutely no confusion in this person's mind as far as you're concerned, group number 2. Okay, now let's take a look at a message for you from your higher self. And that is, you're very close to achieving your goal. So, of course, you can take this message for wherever, but since we're specifically dealing with this situation of yours and this person, I'd say that chances of your reunion happening with this person are very strong right now. All right, it's as if you're just at the brink of it. It's very close to completion. The cycle completing, you're very close to it. You've already reached the 8. Now we just have a 9 and 10, and then a brand new cycle begins. And we also have the Ace over here, which in fact does talk about new beginnings. Beautiful. And this over here is a message from your person's higher self for you. And that is Archangel Michael, which says, use the sword of truth to help the world. Interesting, we have sword over here, sword over there, and then similar energies over here. So you can expect communication from this person very soon. Archangel Michael in particular is assisting this connection. He's working with you and this person as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if very soon this person comes out and like talks to you and conveys their side of the story to you or their truth to you. Now, whether you choose to believe it or not, of course, depends upon you, but it will happen. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you liked this reading, do give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose the purple and blue stars, first let's find out what you think your person feels for you. And for that, we have the Page of Cups, the Sun, the Hierophant, and the Empress. Okay, so you think that now your person has finally awakened to this connection, to the situation with you. You think that they're feeling very, very confident about the situation, very positive about the situation, that there can be a rebirth in this connection with you. In fact, a lot of you think that this person is completely in their feels about you, first of all, and want to marry you and want to have a child with you. And they see you as the Empress who's basically better than everybody else. And somewhere you also think that this person is feeling apologetic for whatever it was that they did in the past and planning to approach you soon with that apology. But most importantly, you're thinking that the energies have shifted for the better. And this person will be approaching you soon because maybe now you think that their dark night of the soul is over. They finally fully awakened to this connection. They have realized your worth. They've realized that nobody compares to you and that they are wanting a very happy and bright future with you and actively working towards it. And you also think that this person has taken or will come towards you and take full responsibility for whatever it was that they did. Interesting. Now let's see, how does your person actually feel for you? And for that we have the Hanged Man, Page of Wands, King of Wands, and Three of Swords, clarified by Seven of Wands. So here's the thing, group number 3. You can see how this is progressing, but not reaching anywhere. Okay, so at the moment, your person is not taking any action towards you, but they are thinking about it. They want to take action towards you. In fact, if anything, those energies have only matured from the Page to the King. This person is very heavily focused towards you. They want to win you over, so that is true. Yes, they have awakened. And yes, they are apologetic for whatever it was that they did with the Three of Swords over here. In fact, it's killing them to actually understand the depth of the hurt that they have caused you. It's almost as if they don't want to face themselves anymore, knowing fully well that what they did to you was horrible. And with the Seven of Wands over here, another thing that I'm picking up is that the reason why they're not taking any action towards you, despite so desperately wanting to, is because they think that after all this hurt that they have caused you, you will not be ready to entertain them. You will not listen to them. You will block them out. You will put a full stop to whatever efforts they make towards your way. And this is very heavy energy. You see all these dark clouds over here. So no, there is actually no bright energy. They're not particularly happy about this situation, like what you think. They might be seeing you as the Empress, yes, because they don't see themselves worthy of you just yet. But are they confident about this like you thought? No, they're not. But they are apologetic, and to such an extent, I mean, the burden of guilt, basically, group number 3, is so heavy on this person at the moment that despite this desire to take action towards you just going on building up in their heart, they're still not taking any action towards you. And that's really sad, because I mean, if you think that this is how they're feeling, that they're very hopeful and whatnot, so maybe somewhere this is what you want. But unfortunately, now that this person has realized the depth of the hurt that they've caused you, it's almost as if it has sent them to a state of shock. And instead of taking any action towards you, they are wallowing in guilt and they are wallowing in self-doubt. I wouldn't say self-pity. It doesn't feel like self-pity with the King of Wands energy over here. This is someone who has taken full responsibility of their actions. Yes, you got that right. But movement, no. Why? Because heavy, heavy guilt. You got such light energies in your thoughts, but the reality is that they're in a very dark heart space and head space right now. Okay, now let's see what message do we have for you from your higher self, group number 1. Prosperity lies ahead. So your higher self is trying to tell you that this situation is far from over. And sure, at the moment, your person might be facing their biggest fears. They might have come face to face with the consequences of their actions. But there is still hope in this connection. And this is your person's higher self's message to you. And that is future. Let go of the past and move forward. I love this. Okay. Now, I can't zoom this in because then the lighting will just mess up. But there is a ball over here which was previously tied to this man's foot. but now the chain has broken, and that is causing this person to move. You can see how he is in that position where you can see that he's taking a step. So right now your person is very, very that guilt has restricted movement. But the good news is that your person's spirit team and your person's higher self is assisting them to first forgive themselves so that they can break out of this burden, this heavy, heavy burden of guilt, and approach you. Okay? Because they are determined to approach you, that's for sure. It's just that this guilt is restricting their movement, and once they let go of that, once they forgive themselves and are brave enough to actually win their queen, they will be coming towards you. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you at the moment, group number 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'll see you next time. Bye.